Hi, so back with another video on the pick a card. This one is going to be, I want to try something different. So I'm going to try doing like um, short love messages. That's what I'm doing today. Um, we have three piles. So pile one with the Sardonyx. I love this piece. It looks like clouds and like there's so many images in it. Like this looks like maybe a person or something. So yeah, Sardonyx. Group two is Blue Apatite, another great stone. And group three is Carnelian. I will also insert a overhead picture as per usual so that you can take your time when picking. And remember to use your intuition and pick what feels right to you. Okay, so all right. So if you pick pile one here, hello, you pick the Sardonyx. Sardonyx is actually it's onyx with layers of sard, which I know include carnelian and something else. It's really good for easing tension and relaxing and allowing yourself to like express yourself more clearly, and also eases tension in relationships. Okay. I love this piece in particular because there's so much in it. There's so much to look at. Like, oh my god, it's beautiful. Looks like a painting. But anyway, moving on to your reading, I'm gonna start by pulling. I got this new love deck recently called Amor and Psyche, and I'm gonna pull some from that because I've been burning to use it in a reading for someone that isn't myself. I'll pull two of these. Balance and unity, and lover's embrace. And I'll get one more. Ideal romance. All right, and bottom of the deck is taking the plunge. All right, so for you guys, either you or someone else are going to be taking a risk, taking that jump. I think that the situation may seem like too good to be true for whoever this is, and that may be what has been holding them back. We also have two here twice with taking the plunge is 11, and love's embrace is 20. So we have two twos, and we also have a four. So that's yeah. Um, Yeah. So whoever this is, I think things felt too good to be true, and like they were waiting for maybe you were waiting for like the monster under the bed to come out or something like that. You know, waiting for something to pop up and ruin everything, because there's no way this could be what you thought it was, right? But it is. It is what you think it is, and things are going well, and like you're gonna be able to embrace that person or embrace that situation really soon. I think that there's real. This is a real good, balanced, like equal give and take type of situation here. One where you can really trust the other person and like be yourself. It's very like being able to depend on one another without losing yourself. Yeah, and also holding each other accountable and being able to grow as individuals. And with you picking the Sardonyx too, I feel like maybe things have been a little tense recently because of this like worry or anxiety, but that will be going away soon. I feel there'll be no more need to worry, no more stress. That's absolutely too many cards. So I'm not taking them. Death. Let me move this over. That's better. Death. Two of Wands. Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. And one more. Four of Wands. Oh, and the Tower is here as well. So I'm just going to take all of those. Yeah. So you may be life path 2, life path 4, especially 4. What else? You could have an Aries Venus. The Tower is Aries energy and the Four of Wands is Aries Venus. You could also have Scorpio in your chart with the Death card here. Yeah. Well, lots of fire, very passionate. So whatever this is, you're very passionate about this situation, clearly. And I feel like you may have been like planning for a while with the Two of Wands here, planning what you're gonna do, how you're gonna move forward, and like trying to figure out what to do. Because with Death here, I feel like like I mentioned earlier, I feel like there was some tension here, and I feel like that's finally being laid to rest, and now you're feeling able to move forward, being able to look forward to things, you know, being able to look forward to this very equal give and take, like very deep, intimate connection, like emotionally intimate, physically intimate, and like what word am I looking for? Spiritually as well, a spiritual connection, I feel. And it's look, Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, that's phenomenal. That is a real balance. That's something that lasts. That's something that feels like home. It feels like family to you, especially with the Four of Wands. Whatever the situation is, whoever this is, you feel at home with them. It feels like family. Also adding more to the four, we have to like life path 4 here. We have the Four of Wands. We have Death, which is 13, that adds up to 4, and then we also had ideal romance, which is 4. Yeah. And I think the thing is, I think that this is one of those things where like it may have been taking a while for it to get started. Like not the actual talking to the person part, because I feel like you already know them and you've already like established some kind of connection, but like the actual moving forward and solidifying and like grounding things, I think that has taken some time. But once things start going, once you take that first leap, that first step, and allow yourself to communicate what you want, and be very clear in your intention, that is when things are going to pick up suddenly with the Tower here. And we also have the Six of Swords that was on the bottom of the deck, and that also represents moving from rough waters, moving from the Five of Swords into more calm waters. The Five of Swords is that card of, this is not the Five of Swords, this is the Six of Swords, but the Five of Swords is a card of like betrayal, hurt, fighting. You know, maybe there were some misunderstandings, maybe there was a lack of clarity, maybe someone said something to change the situation because things weren't going as well as you wanted them to. You know, maybe things were feeling kind of stale and stagnant, and so something had to change, something had to give. And I think that there was maybe some difficult communication, but now you're moving out of that energy and into something a lot more calm and prioritizing like your happiness and your needs, and your happiness lies here. We also have the moon here, and I think that as well, like it's scary because it's unknown, like you don't really know what's going to happen, but that's part of the risk in love. Like there's always either, I've said this before in a video, like either someone dies or like you break up, and either way you have to grieve it. And so you just have to like accept that you never know what's going to happen, and you have to live in the moment and accept things as they come to you, you know. Give yourself the love that you give to others. If you are encouraging other people in their relationships and dating, why not do the same for yourself and let yourself be happy? You know, let yourself do the things that bring you joy. This may also be a person that you worry about, like how people may receive them, like how your family may receive them or how your friends may receive them. But like if they make you happy, and the opinions, not the opinions, but like how this person is like received outwardly doesn't really matter, because they don't know them, you know, like you know them, and that's why you're interested, but these other people don't, you know. And what's important is doing what's good for your happiness. That is the most important thing here. And I think this is amazing. Pile one. There's nothing bad here. The Tower can be viewed as a bad card, but I don't view it as that. I view it as like basically the Tower gets knocked down because the foundation wasn't secure, and I think that is what happened in the past. And I think now that this Tower, things are moving quickly, but that Tower that came down before is being rebuilt a lot more sturdy. You know, you're building things up with a solid foundation so that you know where you're going, you know what things are, you know how you feel, you know exactly what things are doing, and you're doing things with intention, which is the most important part. And this is going to be really balanced and very like pure, you know. I also think this could be a very abundant connection. Like you could really like work together, like you can make money together, or like it could just be, and it could be just abundant in the like in regards to like love, and like just an overwhelming amount of like love and care that you have for each other. Not overwhelming in a bad way, but it's just like there's so much of it, you know, and it's so genuine and real. And I think that may be out of your comfort zone a little bit. Maybe you're just not used to it, and so when you see it, you have a hard time recognizing it. That's okay. We all have things to grow and learn from, you know. And also with the Scorpio energy, Scorpio tends to be very guarded, and one of Scorpio's lessons is to learn intimacy and to learn how to get closer with others. Because Scorpio is a very like independent energy. Scorpio is very about like making sure that there's survival. Like Scorpio is like being stuck in like an avalanche and having to free yourself, kind of, you know. It's very like no one help me because none of you can do it the way I need you to do it, so I'm just going to do it myself, you know. Scorpio is very independent. Scorpio is very focused on survival, but Scorpio needs to learn that life doesn't always have to be about survival. Life can be about thriving, you know. Like it's okay to relax. It's okay. Not everything has to be difficult, you know. Sometimes things are easy, and that's okay. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's too good to be true. And that's all I have for you, pile one. I hope that this resonated. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, whatever feels good to you. Decks will be listed in the description. Follow me on TikTok if you feel like it. Anyway, that's all. Thank you. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Blue Apatite. I think Blue Apatite is a beautiful stone. It's used to increase psychic communication, increase your psychic abilities. It's a good like third eye and throat chakra stone. I think it's really pretty. It's like my favorite shade of blue. Yeah, let's get into your reading. So And as I mentioned in group 1, I got a new deck. This is the a Psyche Oracle, and it has some really beautiful art. So I'm gonna start there with what's happening in love for group 2. Eros and Thanatos. Longing and desire. Doubt and indecision. Bottom of the deck is unrequited desire. All right, give me a second. I need to read about the Eros and Thanatos card. Yeah. All right, group 2. So there's a lot of longing, there's a lot of wishing, there's a lot of hoping, like woulda, coulda, shoulda energy here. Eros and Thanatos is about the battle between love and death, and how death always ultimately ends, and how we should allow ourselves to feel that love anyway, allow the loving energy to last forever. And that's relating, for me, that relates back to like having unconditional love, and how unconditional love means loving something enough to let it go, to let it be free, you know, and also being able to apply that love to yourself and not holding yourself back because of someone else's doubt and indecision. With this doubt and indecision card here, you can see this person here, they have this person here, they have another person here, and there's all these other people in the background, you know. And this feels very much like if they wanted to, they would, and which I know isn't always the case, because sometimes people can't. But like either way, you are deserving you are deserving enough of love to not hold yourself back because of someone else's lack of decision. And so what's important here is for you to let that go, you know, let it go. Let these grab, like, I know it's not like the nicest thing to hear or the most pleasant thing to hear, but like what's best for you in this situation is to let go of this person, let go of the situation, just let it go. Because it's not fair, it's not balanced. It feels like you're holding on to memories, to what you thought it was, and I think you may have even had this person on a pedestal, and that's just not healthy for them or for you. And for you to love yourself, it's important for you to do the things that make you happy and find happiness outside of this person, find happiness despite this situation. And so you need to do what feels good for you, you know, and like release it. I think you might find a lot of growth here through that. This is the Elemental Power Tarot. Maybe it's important for you to spend a lot of time meditating right now. I think it's possible that you may be having a lot of connections with this person in the astral, but keep in mind that is only like that what's happening in the astral is not what's happening in your 3D reality, and you shouldn't get so caught up in that you lose track of what's right in front of you, you know, because you have to live your life. You are still here having a human experience, and you can't keep clinging on to what is not for you, at least what is not available to you right now. Focus on something else, focus on yourself, focus on giving yourself the love and attention that you are deserving of. Wait. We have the Two of Cups reversed. I don't usually do reversals. The Nine of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, and then we have Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So I think ultimately you know that one, there's something better for you out there. Oh, let me fix this so you can see the cards better. I think ultimately you know that there is a better situation for you out there, one that will actually bring you happiness and fulfillment, because right now it's just things are really unbalanced here with the Two of Cups reversed and the Six of Pentacles. It feels like they weren't putting in enough effort. They were only giving you like little bits at a time, kind of like breadcrumbing, and that the emotional connection wasn't really, like, not that it wasn't there, not saying there was no connection, but like it was an unbalanced connection where one person was pouring in way more than the other. You know, I think that there was a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, like sexually things may have been very like compatible, but regarding the actual feeling part, it was really unfulfilling for you. And I think it's important for you to be real with yourself. How did you actually feel interacting with this person? You know, like, were you happy? Were you really fulfilled? Or were you just like enjoying the sexual aspects of it? Or are you just like avoiding your own feelings or avoiding intimacy by being with someone who is unavailable to you? You know, it's really important to be real with yourself. And this, I can see that the lack of fulfillment and like the lack of like just basically not getting what you want has brought you a lot of anxiety with the Eight of Swords. But in order to heal from that, it's really important with like the Four of Swords. One, take some time and rest, rejuvenate, spend some time alone and like silence and stillness, meditate a little bit, and find things that ignite your passion. Find something else to put your passion and your energy into, you know, like do some art, do some creative things, just like find another outlet for your expression than this person who isn't here for you, you know. Give to yourself. Don't stop putting energy into a connection that is not balanced and fair. And you, with the High Priestess on the bottom, you know, you are very much well aware of what you should be doing. And so I don't need to be lecturing you, you know, you're aware. If you're watching this video, maybe it's because you just want like a second opinion or like you're trying to hold out hope or something. But I think regardless of what could happen in the future, right now, what you need is to focus on you. And I think you'll find a lot of freedom in that. And you can still cherish those memories, but take care of yourself, because that's what's important. You are important. You are important. You deserve love. You deserve care, and it's okay to give those things to yourself. It's not selfish. Yeah, because ultimately your happiness will come. Because under the High Priestess we have the Ten of Cups, so like it's coming. It's just not in this situation here in particular. Yeah, but I hope that this resonated, and I hope it gave you some clarity and was helpful in some way. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment if it resonated. Follow me on TikTok. I'll put the link down below. Yeah, thank you, Group 2. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Carnelian. And Carnelian connects with the sacral chakra. It's really good for expression, for energizing, for sexual energy, for creation. It has a very like fiery energy. Even though the sacral chakra is associated with water, is ruled by water, it helps stimulate. It helps give you like that push, that drive, that like inner fire, that inner passion. You know, it's a really good stone for feeling confident and getting things done and feeling very much in your like fiery feminine energy, I suppose. Alright, so we're going to start with these new oracle deck I got, the Amor and Psyche. Standing alone. The game of love. Unrequited desire, and then joy and jubilation. This is really interesting. Under that is the lady who waits. Huh. Y'all are interesting because I feel like you're single and you're kind of like playing the field, trying to see what happens, see what comes to you. You might have a lot of people trying to get your attention, you dating around, you know, trying to see what happens. And a lot of people who may like be actually into you that you're not really into them, because I feel like you're waiting for you're just waiting for the right person to come around. You know, like this is the vibe of like, I'd rather be alone than like commit myself to someone who isn't worthy of me. You know, I'd rather spend time alone and feel comfortable with that and like let go of all these other connections than and like put too much of my energy somewhere where it doesn't belong. And that's not saying you're not connecting with people, because I certainly see you connecting with people and having fun and enjoying yourself, you know, letting yourself indulge a little bit. Maybe having some drinks with people, you know, having people over, you know, whatever, hot girl summer stuff. But ultimately, hold on a second, sorry. My cat was yelling to come in the room, so I let him in. Anyway, playing the field, hot girl summer, but ultimately you're like, you would like to commit to someone, but only if they show you that they're worthy of it. And I think that ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Because you're enjoying yourself, you're having fun, you're living life, and that's what matters. Okay, so I want to pull some tarot for you. Love check-in, love check-in. I also think you might have your eye on someone in particular, but like, that's not available to you right now, so you're just like, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna do whatever, spend my time. That might only be for some of you, but I think the main vibe here is like, you're single, hot girling it out, knowing your worth, doing the thing you want to do, and that's okay. No, look, Ace of Wands. So this is the Elemental Power Tarot. Oh, and even if you're not like dating around, I feel like you're just investing your energy in things that make you happy and bring you joy. Like, if you don't have the energy to like go date people, then maybe you're just like staying home, doing art, making things you feel like doing, you know, just like living your life on your own and enjoying it. And that's good. You're in a very positive energy right now, and that is a good way to be. Sorry about that. Got people knocking at the door. They're doing showings at our apartment. So, moving on to shuffling. Sit there and look pretty. All you gotta do is sit and look pretty. And what you're looking for will come to you. And that's the vibe that you're in. Stay in it. The Hermit. Funny. Oh, Knight of Wands. King of Cups. Oh, all right. That's too many cards. That is, again, too many cards. Eight of Pentacles. Temperance. And the Six of Cups. Actually, I need one more. Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune.